Alrighty, hey, welcome to another episode of Too Geek'd Tuesday, where I share with you all marketing and video tools and resources that I'm too geeked about. So, for those who don't know, my name is Crystal Crawford and I am a content strategist. I help mainly self-care brands create new and repurposed content so they can reach those who need them the most. Alrighty, let's get started. So today I am too geeked about my little dino earrings. These aren't new. I've had them for a little bit, but I just haven't worn them in a while because I've had my hair down. You couldn't really see them, and they just make me so happy. So I'm excited to be wearing them today. I am also too geeked to share with you all how to add subtitles to your videos using your phone. I want to make sure I make that distinction because there are a couple other tools that I want to mention and want to teach you all about later on. They do require a laptop, a desktop computer, but I wanted to start off giving you really simple, easy ways to add subtitles right from your phone because, nowadays most people do everything from their phone. So let's get started. Alrighty. So why do you even need to add subtitles, or sometimes called captions, to your videos? There are a couple reasons why it's really great to have subtitles on your videos. One of the first reasons is accessibility. So I try to be very conscious of accessibility when I can. So by having text on your screen, it allows individuals to be able to use accessibility devices and things of that nature so they can better understand what's going on in your videos. So that is one reason why it's really great to have subtitles on your videos. Another reason why you might want to have subtitles on your video is just functionality. Nowadays people are on their phone a lot. Maybe, they are scrolling while having a convo. Maybe they're watching TV. They're multitasking, to be quite honest. It happens all the time. And we can't always listen to things. Sometimes we can just view them. So by having those subtitles, people are going to be more likely to watch your video longer when they can still understand what's going on in your video, even if they can't hear it. So that's another reason why subtitles are so great to have on your videos. And one of the other reasons, which, is also really great, is aesthetics. So, you can definitely create a different vibe, a different mood to your videos by adding subtitles to it. And I'll get more into examples of this in a little bit. So I just wanted to recap 3 reasons that you might want to add subtitles to your videos is accessibility, functionality, and aesthetics. Now, let's get into different ways to actually add those subtitles to your videos just using your phone. So the first,
my first jelly pedicure. With it, group drop.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go back to this slide because that video is good, but it is a little loud. So, and I'll probably head back to the video. But in that video, that was using TikTok's text to voice feature. So that is one reason why you may want to, or benefit of using manual subtitles, because if you put your subtitles or any kind of text in TikTok, there's an option where it will read it for you. So even if you're a type of person who maybe don't want to show your face or don't necessarily like talking into the camera, you're trying to kind of build up the courage to do that more, you can use the different voices. And actually I have quite a few. The one I use is like one of the most common one. But you can use the different voices to read your text out loud. So that's one reason of like doing the text manually if you want to take advantage of that TikTok feature. And that even works even if you're not adding subtitles, if you just want to add a caption like, "This is my summer vlog," or whatever, you can have it say whatever text is on the screen. So I'm just going to go back to that shortly so you can see it. Alrighty. That was a fun day. So another way that you can manually add subtitles is, or another reason is if you want to have, for example, multiple speakers. So this is not a video. I just wanted to screenshot because I don't own this video, so I don't want to necessarily share it in here. But if you want to check out this video, you can. I have listed the creator here. But you can kind of see in this video there are two different texts and they're in two different fonts. And it's cool because she's doing this to she's portraying different characters, and the different text is portraying each character. So the gray text is a character that's unseen, and then the black text is her talking. So that is one way that you can kind of take advantage of doing the manual. Again, you can do this in TikTok. You can also do this in apps like InShot and things like that, other video editing apps where you will just manually add the text. Again, we're going to go into some a little bit simpler or easier, I would say, methods later, but you do have a little bit control, especially with a little bit more control, especially when you're doing the mobile version of this, of adding subtitles, when you do things like this. So again, if you want to have multiple speakers, that's one way you can utilize manually adding the subtitles. And then another way, and that's what I was kind of mentioning earlier, is because of the aesthetics. So, again, I have another screenshot of a video clip. If you want to check it out, I have the artist names mentioned. So it says, sometimes the person that you want doesn't deserve you. Now, all the words are in like this cool like pink, besides the doesn't. It's in this bold black. And so that is where I'm alluding to, of like, if you want to add emphasis to certain words, or want to make things look differently, then manually adding the subtitles might be the way for you to go, because then you can really customize the aesthetics of how you want the video to be, of how you want things to be empathized, and things of that nature. So definitely for people who are maybe trying to be a little bit more thematic or being more creative of how they are portraying their videos, this can be one way to do that. So we talked about the different manual ways. Now let's talk about some auto-generated ways you can get subtitles for your videos. So one of my favorite ways, and I probably use this like 80-90% of the time, is through Instagram, particularly stories. So this is really great for videos that are 15 seconds or less. As you can see in this video, what's also really nice about using the Instagram stories is that they have different types of, they have different types of, first of all, it's animated. So like here, you can see that it's animated, as in the words are not static. There's different types of animations too that they have. You can also change the colors, just like you would on any other Instagram story text. In order to get this, by the way, to show up, is you would click on the icon that's kind of like the picture, or I believe it's like the smiley face. You'll click on that, where you get all the options, like if you want to add stickers and things of that nature, and you should see an option that says captions, and then it's going to transcribe your video, and then there you have it. Now you automatically have subtitles for your videos, and you can even click on the subtitles, like let's say maybe they didn't quite get a word right or something on that, and you can change the word or change or add emojis or whatever it is that you want to change, so that way it can be more accurate to what it's actually displaying. So that's really cool. And I say 15 seconds or less for using the stories, because you can add a video, and I believe it'll do up to the maximum of like 4 panes, like you can kind of see in this video. However, as you can see now, I added subtitles to the first one, but I had to click captions again to add it to the next 15 seconds. And this can be kind of tedious, especially if you're not doing very clear cut 15 seconds. So you could be, talking, and then it cuts you off. And then in the next video, maybe it misses a word. It's harder because those videos aren't all together. When you add the captions, it does it each 15-second interval at a time. So that's why I recommend that you only do this for videos that are 15 seconds or less. It just makes things easier to like flow properly as you're talking the video. If you do have a video that's more than 15 seconds, that's perfectly okay. There is another workaround in Instagram to do that. And lastly I want to say on this, and then after you add that subtitle, you'll just save that story and then you're good to go. So let me go to the next way that you can use Instagram. So just so I won't have to speak over myself. The other way is to use Instagram Reels. So Instagram Reels is going to be very similar, almost identical to using stories. You'll tap the icon, and you'll be able to add captions. But what's cool is, since Reels can take up to 90 seconds of a video, then it will be a continuous. So like how I talked about before, it's like a 15-second interval. By using Instagram Reels, then it will be a continuous progression of the captions, the subtitles, which is awesome. And this is also a really good hack for, longer stories or things like that you want music in, because then the music again will flow a lot more easier than when, you have a story and you want to use a song and you want to, continue the song. You got to keep, okay, where did I leave off? So that is also another good hack that you can use when you are making, these captions in Instagram. So I'll just show that again shortly. But again, so we're in the Reels area. And then I just click that captions button. It takes a few moments. And then you can go ahead and save the reel even before you post it, which is really nice. Alrighty, so the last way that you can add captions to your video, or the last way we're going to talk about today, there's all kinds of ways, but the last way for today is using CapCut and using their auto captions feature. Now this is becoming my newest and favorite way to add captions. It's really cool. So I'm going to restart this video real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so in this you can see I have like a short little video, and then here you will go to text when you're in CapCut, and then after you hit text, let's see, sorry, it looks like there's a little lag. After you hit text, there's going to be an I believe it says auto captions button. Yes. And so you will click that, and then it will go ahead and again, like how Instagram stories, Instagram Reels, it'll just transcribe it for you. Really cool, really awesome. Again, it just saves so much time, especially for those longer videos. Again, like the stories, I think that's nice when it's, something a little shorter. When you have longer videos, it can be a lot to, add all the words, add everything manually. And that's why Instagram and CapCut is really great for making this a little bit shorter of a process. So next I want to show you how to actually edit the captions in CapCut. So to edit the captions in CapCut, you can double click on it, and it's nice because you can change. For example, this had everything lowercase. So, I went to the first word, made the first letter capitalized, added some punctuation. So that's also really cool, because you can go ahead and just really customize it. So, and the other thing which I like about this is more so the Instagram, where like Instagram Reels and stories, yes, you can go and you can change the words, but you only have those 4 different animations. With CapCut, there's a lot more ways that you can customize your subtitles. So here you can see I'm choosing I choose a style. You can make it into a bubble. You can add animations, and they have tons of animations to choose from. I just showed, clicked a few just for example. You can adjust the size. You can even, it's going to pop up shortly. You can even change the font. And what I really like about this is you can make it your own font. So if you have like a brand font or something of that nature, you can choose one of the many fonts they have. Or if you press the plus button, then you can go ahead and choose a font that you already have. So you want to have a font, have it download to your phone, and now you can be using your brand fonts. So all of those reasons is what makes, to me, CapCut just very, awesome to use. You can break up the words. You can just have a little bit, a lot more customization with this. But again, if you want, just super quick, super simple, super easy, Instagram stories and reels is the way to go. Or if you want more control, and you can kind of do this with CapCut, and this could be one of the methods, again, when I was saying earlier, using TikTok, using InShot, using a video editor like CapCut. You can add those, you can add it manually as well, and then have each part separate, make it look different and all that good stuff. So those are the different ways you can add subtitles to your videos using just your phone. And again, those ways was adding it manually. It was adding it using Instagram, whether that's Reels or Stories. And then lastly, it was using the auto caption feature on CapCut. So now, I know that not everyone has the time or the energy, or just don't want to create their own videos. So if you ever need help repurposing your content, I can help with long form videos such as lives, such as Zoom calls, as well as audio such as podcasts. If you need content to be repurposed, head on over to TooGeek'd.com and we can set up a call, or you can just head to the link in my bio and I'll be too geeked to help you out with that. Alrighty. So all in all, I really hope that you enjoyed this and that you learned something new. That is my goal, is to help business owners just be better at video content and to learn new things. If you did enjoy this, please share this so that others can learn as well. And until next Tuesday, see you soon.